Let's try this again. Alright, so hopefully the camera won't, you know, quickly change on me and make me lose my position. I'm gonna quickly climb up here. Ooh, gosh, that camera did that again. We're gonna go ahead and just jump up here and quickly get down here and... Oh, no, get it! Yeah, there we go. Don't worry about the cage coming down on you and trapping you in here, because it will stop as soon as you get the Jiggy. I'm gonna grab this Mumbo. Oh, and then once you leave, the thing just closes. Get this Mumbo token, and I do believe, yeah, when you're on the ship, these guys, sometimes one of these pipes will turn into a monster. Just be careful and don't go near them, because they'll automatically bite you. And the pipe itself is kind of invincible, so just you can't really do anything about it. So I'm gonna, like I said before, we're gonna ignore the ship until I get pretty much everything else done. And we're gonna go on the other side of Rusty Bucket Bay. We're gonna go around this bend here. If we come down here, we'll notice that there's another boom box over here, or TNT box. I can aim my eggs there. There we go. Grab these notes here. I love that the music in this world is just nothing but tugboat music. It's kind of funny. But on top of here, we're going to go ahead and dive down into the water. And there's a hole in this grate down here. And if we swim just enough, we can quickly move down here and grab this Jinjo real quick. There we go. Alright, now I just gotta get out. Gotta get out. I'm gonna die. Oh gosh. Alright. Let's get on the crate. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was close. As you can see, it's really nerve-wracking with water under here. I don't think there was anything else in here, in the water itself. I'm going to go ahead and check down there. I don't think there was anything of useful in the water besides that Jinjo. I think it was just eggs. So we're just going to ignore it for right now. But here, if we move over here, you'll notice that there's some crates floating in the water. We're going to go ahead and just kind of just make our way over to those crates. And we're going to go ahead and do that over there. And you'll notice that there's a Jiggy sitting behind propellers on the boat. And that is by far the hardest Jiggy to get in the game. Oh man, I hate that Jiggy so much. But yeah, you'll notice there that we actually can't get up this way. We have to go around on that crane right there. We're going to have to get over there on that crane. So now we're going to have to go on the boat. So, alright, we're going to have to go on the boat now in order to get to the other side of the bay. But at least we got that Jinjo. All the Jinjos seem in this level seem to be on the land itself of the bay and not in the ship. So if you're missing a Jinjo, check the areas around here. The Jinjo shouldn't be too hard to find. Alright, so we're going to go on the ship here and pretty much grab everything on top of the deck. And get rid of this life preserver man. Life preserver man. Doing the complete opposite of what a life preserver does. He wants to take my life away. Alright, so we're going to go over here and grab on the bow of the ship? I think the back of the ship is called the bow, if I remember. I can't remember the name of it. I don't know boat terms. So, we're going to go ahead and come down here, get these notes, and try to avoid, you know, falling off by accident, because I tend to do that quite often. Grab this Mumbo token. Ecom. And if we come up this way, we'll probably be able to, if we get to the top of the deck here, we can actually probably get on top of that crane there to explore the rest of the area. If I can jump up this way. There we go. I think we have to go kill this dude and get another Mumbo token. Just swimming in Mumbo tokens. Let's come over here and we have to go over this way. This way! Like I said before, this level I know is a lot of people's most infamous level in the entire game. And I can completely see why. If we climb this TNT crate, you'll notice that there's a grunty switch over there. So we're gonna go ahead and, while we're over here, jump over here and make it, but just barely, and hit the grunty switch. And that causes a Jiggy to show up in Gruntilda's lair. So we're gonna be getting that here in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over this way and make it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna climb up this TNT rope, and that'll lead us to the top of this crane right here. So we now have access to the other portion of the bay that we couldn't get to earlier. So I'll go ahead and jump down here. This is a good use of that trick I told you guys about. If you ground pound, and when you come out of the animation of the ground pound, you can kind of just, you know, make your way down that way without taking fall damage. Yeah, so if you just ground pound near an edge, and then when you're coming out of the animation, push forward, make Banjo fall off the ledge. And if you do that, Banjo won't take any fall damage whatsoever. So, and I think it works in 2v2. So you can use both tricks in both games. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and move around here. I don't think there's anything worth going on this part here. No, I don't think there's any collectibles to get, so that's just a way back if you want to unlock the way back. And now we're going to have to pay 8 eggs to this toll. I think I gave it 9 by accident. That's okay. Better to have more than less, right? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cross this area here, killing these ugly slime monsters from Clanker's Cavern that we've been seeing constantly in this level. Alright, go ahead and kill you, get A out of the way, and get our last Jinjo. There we go, got the Jinjo Jiggy. That's our 3rd Jiggy. Yeah, we only have 3 Jiggies, so we already got the Jinjo Jiggy. Alright, so now that we've pretty much done everything on the land around the ship, we can properly go inside the ship and get everything on the ship itself. I'm gonna go ahead and jump up this way and nope, slightly move away from there. And if you hit this switch on the crane that we just got on, it'll drop the TNT and bust it open, creating a new entrance. And that's one reason why I really suggest getting that grunty switch before you go and doing all that other stuff. I mean, you have to kind of jump on the crane itself in order to get over here, but I mean, yeah, just be careful. I really suggest doing a grunty switch before you activate the crane. So I'm gonna go ahead and ground pound and just fall right into the hole. We meet this giant TNT box. Who dare enter Boss Boombox's hold? I've hidden my jigsaw. You'll never get it. You can find him the regular way, but I don't do that. I just use Wonder Wing. Once you kill him, he'll split into smaller pieces. And the goal here is to just completely destroy him in his smaller pieces and everything. I just use Wonder Wing on this part. Says, "Ah, you splintered me. Take this. I didn't want it, really." And we got our next Jiggy. They give you a bunch of eggs, as you can indicate, as you could probably tell from this arena and whatnot. They kind of want you to do the eggs, but I don't do it because it's way faster to use Wonder Wing. And I know it uses up a lot of golden feathers, but, you know, if you have them, use them. As I always say, that's what they're meant for. So, I always just use golden eggs because it's faster to just take care of Boss Boombox that way. Well, we got our next Jiggy. I'm just going to go ahead and climb out of here. Now, there's other things on the ship that we can explore. I'm going to go ahead and just to get everything on the deck itself if I can. We're going to go over here, and we're going to break this open, because that's going to lead to another area. Come over this way here. and grab these notes. 49 notes. We do want to find something over here. Yes, this right here. Go ahead and take care of that life preserver guy. This code right here. Remember this code. 312111. And there is something that we need to use that code for. So, just remember it's there. If we come over here, and all the way to the front of the boat, if I remember correctly, yeah, I think we'll be able to use that code I just mentioned. Yeah, it's right here. So, right here, it'll ask, this is like the tugboat, like the noise that the tugboat whistle. So, we want to enter that code. 3, 1, 2, and then say, put 1, 1, 1. And once you do that code, they'll give you a jiggy. That's pretty nice of them. Now we got 5 jiggies. And I do believe that's pretty much all the stuff that's on the deck, if I remember correctly, that we got. Some of these pipes here we can jump into. So if you just see that there's a monster face, you can't jump into it. But if there isn't one, you can jump inside. And inside, you'll notice that there's, you know, cabins that you can explore and whatnot, and get some notes and whatnot. I don't think we can jump on top of the fridge, but we can. That's okay. There is a small little, you know, Clanker's Cavern monster right here. Let's just get him out of here. And there's a bunch of cabin boys, cabin grubbins. Go ahead and just take them out here. They take like a couple of these, couple of decent hits, but if you do a rat-a-tat rap, you take them out pretty easily. As soon as you get inside this oven here, though, stupid bear, you'll have to learn that red-hot ovens tend to burn. Yeah, so usually if you see this area, the stove is hot, so don't touch it. I just wanted to do that because I wanted the Mumbo token. And I wanted to show the text anyways. So let's go ahead and grab all these notes in this area here. I think that's it. So now we can just leave. There's nothing really except notes. The only thing anywhere needing is the notes. So we're going to go ahead and go around the edge of the boat here. If you see any windows like this, you can break them open with, you know, rat-a-tat rap. Some of these won't break open, but you'll kind of just want to check every window to see which ones you can break. And once you go inside here, you'll be able to go in more cabins here. And I love that this area is kind of like a navigation room. It has a map and everything. It has big computers, navigation tools, and whatnot. There's a Mumbo token right there. Grab that. And there's some notes in here. A big old, like, you know, like sonar and everything. I'm sorry, I don't know most of the terms on a boat, on a ship, and whatnot. I've never really kind of researched that stuff, so forgive my ignorance. But I think that's pretty much it in this room. So we'll just leave. And you just gotta keep going around the edge of the map here. And kind of just investigate all the other stuff that you can do. I don't think you can break that one. I don't think you can break this one. But if we go around the edge here, if I can actually jump up that darn slope there, I don't think I can go up there. I have to use the ladder over there. I think that's a monster. Yep, can't go through him. But I can go through you. Let's go ahead and do that. We come down here. More boom boxes. Go ahead and break them out open. More Mumbo tokens, because I always need Mumbo tokens. Mumbo's hut is not on this level. I mean, we explored most of it already, but if you couldn't tell, Mumbo is not on here. Mumbo will be on the next world, though, so just keep collecting those Mumbo tokens. Alright, let's go ahead and... Whoa, I just saved myself with a flip-flap. There we go, grab these up here. Get rid of the slime beast. Oh, I didn't see you, Boombox. I did not see you. do believe that's everything in this room. Most of it's just clean up for notes and whatnot. They hidden most of the notes in the level in these little cabins here. There's a golden feather hiding behind that pipe. There we go. Need that, because we used a bunch of golden feathers earlier. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can bash that open. Can't do that. Can't do that one either. Just making sure. But we're going to go back. We can go inside this thing, but I'm saving this guy for last. You'll understand why once we get over there. Oh, lordy, I'm not looking forward to that one. We're going to go over here. Do you believe that's going to come down here? Is there a window here? I think so. Yeah, there's a window right here. And inside is a, cabin. This is one more luxurious cabin hold here. Guy's got, nice carpeting. He's got a nice bed. He's got, pictures and everything. This guy's living. This must be a first-rate cabin for people, for certain first shipmates and whatnot. Break open his closet door. He has a monster inside. Say hello to Mr. Monster. But we want to come in here because, well, there's Jiggy. That's number 6. So it was good to come down into this cabin. Don't think we can break that open. So I think we, for the most part, explored the back of the ship pretty thoroughly. So now let's go ahead and just make our way towards the front of the ship here. I just took a big old bite from me. Don't you bite me. Don't you bite me. I took a couple of hits from him. But if we come in here, there's a, bunk bed, room, cabin, worth of other stuff. But this room actually has some Easter eggs in it. If you kind of move, if you can position the camera in certain one of these, there's a mumbo token just hidden, but obscured by the camera there. Go ahead and take care of these grubbing cabin boys. Some of these beds hold there's one right there, an Easter egg. Namely, Conker. Here's a picture of Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day, another rare game. And they just put his picture up here in the cabin, in this guy's bed here. He must really love that game. There's some notes up here, and I do believe is there anything else? I think that was the only Easter egg, was Conker. The picture Conker. I have yet to really play Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'd like to play it one day, because I've seen enough Let's Plays of it, and oh boy, that's a game, I tell you what. It's a doozy of a game. Alright. So, now that we did that, let's go around the other edge. Is there some windows I can break open? Probably this one. No. I went down you already. I'll go ahead and break that. You can't break these windows open. You can't break all the windows open. Let's go behind here and keep going on down the ship. See if we can. There's more stuff for us to break. No, not there. We can probably explore the back end of the ship now. I don't think there's any more windows for us to break open. So, I don't think it's this one, because that's a monster right there. But if we come down this pipe here, this actually is a very important pipe. And I'll tell you what, we probably will be coming back to this pipe a couple times. You'll understand why. Okay, so if you come in this room here and hit this switch, that'll cause the propellers in this room to slow down. You have to come in here first to do this, and trust me when I say it'll save you some time and agony. Oh my goodness, it'll save you some time and agony. Alright, so now we're just gonna go and explore that thing I was dreading. We're gonna hold on. We got a couple of things we could do first. We're gonna do before we go in there, because I'll tell you, reason why I'm kind of just dreading going in there is because it is by far the hardest Jiggy to get, and I don't want to worry about it right now. I want to make sure I got everything else collected before I do this. And I really suggest, if you're playing any other version, save this one for last, because this one is kind of just... This one's just absurdly difficult. I'll just put it lightly. We want to climb this stack here, because there's a couple things we need to go ahead collect here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some feathers. Actually, I'm at max, so I don't really need to pick them up. But if we come over here, around this bin here, there's some notes here that we haven't collected yet. I'll slowly grab these guys. And if we come around here and jump up this way and go around this smokestack. These are like the smokestack of the ship here. Go ahead and take care of you, dude. If he would have hit me, I would have fell down all the way. I'm gonna go use this shock pad. You come over here, there's a Mumbo token just chilling. You know how me and picking up all those Mumbo tokens. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and grab these notes here. This is kind of dangerous. Just be careful, because if you fall down, you will take a lot of fall damage. So, if we come up here to this smokestack, it'll reveal Jiggy. So, as of right now, I think we were at 7? Okay, so, oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this one. Alright, so I think we got all the Jiggies as of right now that we can get before we do anything else. I'm going to double check before I do that. I'm trying to remember what Jiggies were missing. Oh, I remember which one it was. Okay, so before we do these other ones, like I said before, there's 2 Jiggies in particular I just want to wait on. Because, like I said, I want to make sure I got everything else before I do this. There is one more Jiggy that I haven't got, and that's Snorkel. Like we saw Snorkel earlier. And this one's kind of a hard Jiggy, I guess, in a way to remember it exists. I mean, you'll see Snorkel and you'll feel bad for him, but how you get it is kind of tricky. So, I'm just going to wait until my arrow gets over. We're going to go over to where Snorkel's at. You'll notice that there's an anchor right there. I'm going to go ahead in the water here and try to swim down into the water. And where the anchor is coming out from, we're going to swim up into the hole. And this is kind of a obscure hole. So, just remember, yeah, this one's an easy miss Jiggy. So, we're going to come up this and get out of the water, because I don't want to be in the water longer than I need to. My goodness. Rusty Bucket Bay is just nerve-wracking. Alright, go ahead and take care of you. You. And you too, buddy. There we go. Got rid of you. But, if you come in here, get rid of these cabin boy grubbins. Go ahead and get rid of you too. I don't want to deal with you guys. Grab these notes, because I have had this kind of be the last Jiggy I forgot, and I'm glad I remembered this time. We're going to go ahead and hit this switch. That'll raise the anchor off of Snorkel. Thanks, guys! I found this earlier. It's yours. There we go. We freed Snorkel. Snorkel's all good now. He's not burdened by that giant anchor. Weighed down. But we're gonna go ahead and jump back into the dangerous water and swim down. Okay, and then get down. Oh, come on. Man, the swimming controls always gets me. I'm gonna go restart because I don't want to be in the water. You know, I kind of want to just be full air when I do this, because you barely have enough time to deal with this stuff. So go ahead and swim down. There we go. And then go down, get the Jiggy where it went. There it is.